9.7, factor special products. So these are going to be the special types. Our first one is going to be a difference of squares. So remember, we talked about these when we were working the other way, when we were like foiling, we talked about this method, but now we're working the opposite way. And so if we have a squared minus b squared, and they want us to factor it, this factors into a plus b, a minus b. The other option is a perfect square trinomial. And there's two different forms here. If we have a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, that's equal to a plus b squared. Or if we have a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, that's equal to a minus b squared. So if the middle term is squared, then the sign in here, if the middle term is squared. If the middle term is negative, then the sign over here is negative. If the middle term is positive, then the sign over here is positive. So another thing I'll tell you is that sometimes on the quiz and or test, I'll have something that says like, if it's a special type and you state what it is, then I'll give you like a bonus point, or if you like get them all of like all the special types right, then you get a couple bonus points or something like that. So just be aware of that as well. Make sure you pay attention to those instructions. So we're going to start out with factoring. Now they tell you in the instructions, like in the little green titles, that these first ones are a difference of squares. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you that on like the quiz or the test. You're going to have to be able to look at them and determine what they are. Okay. So there's going to be a section that's like more random where we get to solving them. But for right now, we're just factoring and they're telling us what kind it is. So number 4, n squared minus 64.
Oh, it's just the opposite of the other special.
Yeah, exactly. The other ones technically aren't called that. I just call them that so it's for reference. It is not. It is a difference of squares. Now, obviously, we see that n is squared, but what about 64? That's not being squared, but is there a number that squares to be 64?
Yeah.
What is it? 8. So I'm going to rewrite that as 8 squared. So n squared minus 8 squared. This factors into n plus 8 times n minus 8. Yep. These ones in theory should be a lot easier than the factoring we were doing before break. Number 6, 49 minus 121 p squared.
Did you say 46 or 49?
I don't know.
That would be 7 squared.
Yep, so this is, I'm going to rewrite this just so we can see it. So 7 squared minus, what squared is 121?
11.
So 11p, and then I'm going to do it this way and square that so that we can see what the actual term is so we don't get confused. So now this factors into 7 plus 11p times 7 minus 11p.
But we write 121p, or does that have to be 11?
It can't be 121 because when you FOIL it back, if you had 121 times 121, that's not equal to 121. It's a difference of squares, so they have to be things that are squares for us to do it. Now, number 8, 225x squared minus 144y squared.
What's the 15 and 12?
So this would be 15x all squared minus 12y all squared. So then this is going to become 15x plus 12y times 15x minus 12y. Now, what I'm going to tell you is because both of these things have like a 3 in them, they would take a 3 out of each of these and factor that out to end up having 9 times all of this. I would be content with you leaving it here, but just for your reference, the book would take a 3 out of this and a 3 out of this and end up giving you 9 times 5x plus 4y times 5x minus 4y. So this is the way the book is going to write it. But again, I'm fine with you leaving it the way that the blue is. But if you get an answer and you're pretty confident you're right and you can't figure out what's going on, then this way you can see it. Because you take a 3 out of each one. 3 times 3 is 9. It's confusing because when you take it out, you're technically only taking it out of like this one, and then you're taking it out of this one and then multiplying it. But that's why I'm saying, like, I wouldn't worry about that. Normally, if I'm factoring to, like, get down to solving something, I would just leave it here and just solve it out this way if I was, like, in a problem that was required. So, all right, those are difference of squares. We'll come back to that kind in a second. But factoring a perfect square trinomial. So, number 10, I've got y squared minus 10y plus 25. So I'm looking in a perfect square trinomial. I have the first term is squared and the last term is squared, or something squared. So that's just 5 squared. And then the middle term is 2 times the first term times the last term, and then obviously the sign is just depending on the problem. So for me to know that this is a perfect square trinomial, because sometimes people just see that this thing is squared and automatically assume. That's not always correct. Sometimes we have to go back and use our arch method for these ones. So the middle term is 2 times 5 times y, which is 10y. And so this is a perfect square trinomial. And so that means that this is going to factor into y, sine of the middle, minus this term, what's being squared, 5, and then all squared. Now, just like in the previous sections where we could FOIL to check, I can still FOIL to check all of these ones, right? I can just multiply them back and check those. This one, if I want to FOIL to check, I would have to rewrite this as y minus 5 times y minus 5 in order to FOIL and check that. Okay, so just be aware of that. When the whole thing is being squared, people like to try to write, well, this is y squared minus 25. It's like, no, it's y minus 5 times y minus 5, which is going to FOIL back to what you started with.
That?
What?
Because you wrote 2 times y times 5.
This is the middle term. This is how the middle term works. The middle term is 2 times a times b. That's good. 12. 9t squared minus 12t plus 4. All right, so again, the whole first term has to be something squared. So 9 is what squared?
3.
3 squared. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3t all squared. And then over here, 4 is what squared? 2 squared. So then the middle term is 2 times the first term. So times 3t, that gives me 6t, times the last term 2, that's 12t. So I know that that's good to go. So this is 2 times 3t times 2. Okay, again, you don't have to write this step out if you can just see it. I don't normally write this, but I'm doing it so that we see it while we're getting used to them. So then this factors into, it's the first term, so 3t, sine of the middle, minus 2 squared. Again, if you're going to check it, you'd have to write 3t minus 2 times 3t minus 2 to FOIL and check that. 14. 2x squared plus 12xy plus 18y squared. Is 2 something squared?
No.
Is 18 something squared?
Yeah. No.
So is this a perfect square trinomial? Well, not yet. So I'm,
Difference.
no. That has to have 2 numbers. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, all of these numbers are even, so let me take out a 2, and then sometimes after we do that, then it becomes a perfect square trinomial, okay? Or in the case of a difference of squares, sometimes it becomes a difference of squares. So let me take out a 2, and that would leave me with x squared plus 6xy plus 9y squared. Okay, well, ignore the 2. Would what's in the parentheses be a perfect square trinomial now?
Yes.
Yep, because x squared and then the 9y squared, this is really the same as 3y all squared. The middle term is 2 times the first term, which is x, times the last term, which is 3y, and so that would be 6xy. So that means that this is now a perfect square trinomial. The only difference is I have that 2 out front that's going to stay in front. Okay, so this is going to be 2, and then what's left over? So x, sine of the middle term, so plus, last term, 3y, all squared. I say all squared. Everything but the 2 is squared. So if you were to FOIL this back, you would get back to here, multiply it by 2, you'd get back to the original. Make sense? Um, 16. We're getting into ones where they're not going to tell us what type it is, and we just have to figure it out. So we've got 4f squared minus 36f plus 81. What type is this?
Perfect.
Perfect square trinomial. This first term is 2f all squared. Last term is what squared? 9 squared. Middle term, 2 times first term times the last term. So that's 18f times 2, so 36f, yep. So now I can proceed with my perfect square trinomial. So then we have the first term, 2f, minus sine of the middle term, and then last term, 9, all squared.
So wait, how do you multiply again to get the middle thing? What?
The middle is 2 times the first term times the last term. So 2 times 2f times 9. So as long as that matches what you see here, then it is a perfect square trinomial. Because sometimes the first and the last term might be something that's a perfect square, but the middle might not be that. So that's why you have to always look.
What if it's a number that's missing the letter?
Well, it really couldn't be missing the letter. I mean, because if not, then it would be something totally different. Because then those two would just combine together if it didn't have a letter.
Does it get harder?
Not significantly. All right, do an odd one. Negative 9r squared plus 4s squared. So this one's a little different. It has two terms. So my initial thought is difference of squares. However, the negative's in front and the positive is on the second term. Any ideas of what I might need to do with this one?
Flip it.
What do you mean? What do you mean by flip it? Like put it on a fraction, change the numbers.
I don't know.
What do you mean by flip it?
I don't know. I was thinking like if you flip it, you can get the negative away. You remember when we did that, like that one time?
Like reorder the numbers?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, good answer. So this became 4s squared minus 9r squared. I didn't change anything other than the order. Now, is 4 something squared?
Yeah.
Yep, so this is 2s all squared. Minus is 9 something squared. So that would be 3r all squared. So now I have 2s squared minus 3r squared. So what is this? A what? Two things. Two options. We have two special types. Which one is it?
The difference of squares.
Thank you. It's a difference of squares.
I forgot what you were asking.
So 2s plus 3r and 2s minus 3r. Um, 20.
Isn't that a not now?
45r squared minus 120rs plus 80s squared. What do we think about this one?
Perfect. So.
Is the first term something squared?
No, you need to divide it by 5.
I need to at least take out a 5 and see what happens. So if I take out a 5, I'm left with 9r squared minus,
Is that 80s?
yes. What was that, 12? Nope, that's not 12. 20, wait. 22? 24? 24 RS and then plus why am I struggling with this?
16.
Thank you.
I think you're getting old.
Probably.
Dang, Sean.
Alright, now is it a perfect square trinomial? Yes. So how would I write it?
3r all squared minus 24 rs plus 4s all squared.
So how do I write my perfect square trinomial?
3R. Okay. Yeah. Plus. Minus. 4S.
Plus, minus.
Wait, no. Wait,
You got this, Sean.
isn't it? Yeah, that's what I meant.
5 times 3r minus 4s squared.
Why'd you do that?
Because you said squared. You said
I mean,
4s
like,
squared.
you put the little,
You say
those
all
arrows.
squared. Seeing if you were going to catch it.
That's what you get for calling it old.
Gotcha.
Alright, solve the equation. That means that it's now equal to 0. So what does that mean? Solve it. 16a squared minus 8a plus 1 equals 0. What's the left side?
You gotta.
Is it 4A all squared? squared.
And that'll be 1 all square.
Huh?
That'll be 1 all square.
Just 1 squared?
Yeah, there's 1.
Wait, I'm actually right?
Well, we haven't factored it yet, but
So that'll be 4a minus 1 all squared. And then that'll be equals 0. I forgot that. That'll be 4a minus, no. That'll be 8a squared.
it's gonna be what?
Yeah, 8a squared.
What?
Because did you have to do the divide too?
Hannah,
To
actually,
square root
Sean.
it, to undo it, the square root of both sides. Square root of 0 is 0. Square root of a square is
Square.
whatever's left. So 4a minus 1 is equal to 0.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to do that.
Well, you were wrong with what you were saying.
So
So
that'll be 4a equals 1. Then you have to divide that. So that'll be a equals 1 4. Where'd the 8 go? I did it wrong,
we
Taylor.
factored it.
He died. Where did they go?
He was just making up the 8. What?
Because I did it wrong.
Wait, I don't want to do it wrong, so where did the 8 go? Because I might.
What
There
8?
was no 8.
There's -8. A.
We don't need that.
It's the same thing that's happened to the middle number on everything. Where'd the 24 go?
We don't need it there. We just need
Where'd the
the
36 go?
It's kind of there.
Where'd the 6 go?
Well, I just don't want to make a mistake, you know. And get points
I
off.
wanna end up
because-
It's the first term, sign of the middle term, last term. $28. 32 minus 18m squared equals 0.
Oh my God.
This is the difference one.
You okay?
Is 32 something squared?
Yes.
What?
Oh, wait, I was thinking like.
Is 18 something squared?
No. So you have to divide
You gotta
by
take a
4.
9 out.
Divide by 4. No.
Wait, no. I thought it was
Divide by 2.
2.
Yeah.
Take 2 out.
So if I take a 2 out, then I'm left with 16 minus 9m squared.
So that'll be
Now watch this. I'm gonna blow your mind. Just divided by the 2. 0 divided by 2 is 0, so I can just get rid of it. So now I'm just left with what's in the parentheses. So 16 minus 9m squared factors into what?
that would be
3
3 and wait, no, I'm doing this the wrong way.
4
Can I
squared.
I'm starting on the right because I already have it
4
in my head.
squared and then
So
3.
the 9m would become 3
Could
m
you
all
shut up?
squared, and then the 16 would become 4 squared. I did it backwards.
Okay, so what does it factor into?
4 squared.
4 squared.
Oh
my God. What's wrong?
What does it factor into?
4 squared.
4.
4
What about the square?
Squared.
plus 3m and 4 minus 3m. We don't need to write that it's 4 squared. If you know that in your brain, you don't need to put it down on the paper.
I know a lot of things in one.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely put it on the paper.
I'm very confused.
I'm gonna need to put it down on the paper.
Well, then write it down on the paper, but I don't need to write it down on the paper, so I'm not going to write it down on the paper. If I say what does it factor into, that doesn't mean 4 squared. That means the cow's down. 4 plus 3m and 4 minus 3m. Now what?
Then you're gonna wait. Actually, I don't know.
No, I got this. It's gonna be 4 plus 3m equals 0. 4 minus 3m
Wait, I remember now.
equals 0. That'll be 4 equals negative 3m, which I have to switch the sides. So yeah, we need to divide by 3, so that'll be 3.
It's gonna be
That'll be
negative
m. What are you
4
doing,
over
Abby? See that in my peripheral vision? I'm trying to explain it.
She started making a tiny mess and then she made a big mess.
That'll be just the opposite. That'll be m equals 4/3, just positive.
You're making my brain hurt. You're making my brain hurt.
See, bro. Me and Drew are smart. Good job, Drew.
If you knew what factor meant, it'd be a little better. I don't even know what number that was. 28.
Do anything but
30. Negative 2h squared minus 28h minus 98 equals 0.
Huh?
Bro, what the?
what the heck?
I got a little bit of a question.
Is this a perfect square trinomial?
Now,
I don't know.
it's not because you can't do
You can't do
you can't
that.
do the 2 or the 98.
Okay, so what should I do?
You should
You
divide
should.
by 2.
It's a smiley
Take
face.
out a 2.
You should use the blah. You should
What
divide
the
by 2.
I think force will be.
Gonna take out a negative 2. What does that leave me with?
H squared
Such a
minus. Oh wait. What's 98 divided by?
What's 28 divided by 2?
I don't know.
28 divided by 2
14.
is 14.
H.
98 divided by 2 is 49. Which could be divided by 7.
Alright.
So
Why do you
7
sound like Addison?
Now, 0 divided by negative 2 is,
0.
so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Now I need to factor this.
So you can just put that thing in there, like skip the whole
Basically,
process again. That'll be
no.
h plus
No.
7,
Wrong.
and then h minus 7.
Is this a difference of squares?
Yes. No. Yes. 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 Yes.
No.
The trinomial thing. This is the second one. I don't know the names. I just know the second one.
Perfect square trinomial. So h plus 7
What
is
the other one?
squared is equal to what?
Yeah, there's a second one.
It's a perfect square trinomial. It doesn't have a second one.
This thing's got me confused.
Dude, I'm
Drop it.
My brain hurt.
Wait, now I know how to do this.
You do?
Oh my gosh.
So basically, wait, never mind.
So basically.
Wait, does it have to be a square right there?
No, it's going to be h plus 7 equals 0. Then it's
Yep.
going to be h equals negative 7. Boom.
See, I was gonna say that, but then the thing threw me off.
What thing threw you off?
The exponent.
The square root of 0 is just 0.
Well, yeah, but it's not on 0. It's on.
What's the
7.
0 from? Oh.
Alright.
Been there.
Chill.
How'd you do?
32. Negative 3t squared is equal to negative 108.
I think you should let. Oh. I think you should let us try this.
No.
Have at it.
No, 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 no.
No.
Have at it.
No, Drew. Just
Drew.
What?
I'm not doing
It's
it.
not that difficult.
You're going to get a 0 for participation if you don't do it.
Wait, we have a participation.
I've been participating
Yeah?
the whole
I didn't know
time.
that.
Bro.
That's probably why I got such bad grades in the beginning of the year.
You know what? I think I know how to do this.
Hold
Do
up.
I just not like it?
No, you don't. Okay,
I'm lost
I've
already.
got.
You quit talking about it?
I think I changed my mind. Wait.
I'm not.
It's
use the regular ones.
Get everything on one side would be my hint.
Oh, now I know.
I still don't know.
Okay, wait. I can do
Move everything to one side.
No,
See if they're both things that are square. If they're not, then take something out and then continue.
That sounds weird. I feel like that is 6.
Wait.
Why do you just have a golf ball?
Stop, Dylan. Stop making fun.
Why?
I think I got it.
Wait, I'm not done. Wait till I'm done.
Golf ball.
Maybe making sense.
Why?
Maybe
Oh, then you have to solve.
Why?
Because when I said the four squares, because you just skipped the whole thing. Now you're fun of me now.
Drew, maybe if you didn't say something, we wouldn't have to.
Well, because I was trying to solve and I didn't know she was gonna skip that part.
Maybe you should have been quiet before you saw the problem.
She lets us solve the problems ourselves.
Exactly, but you should know how to.
I have my answer.
Alright, I have my answer.
I have 6.
It's t equals -6 or t equals 26. I meant 26.
I don't think I'm
That is not what I got.
Interesting. Okay. What else?
I got t equals 6.
Is that it?
I couldn't think of how to do.
I get t equals -4 or t equals 4.
T equals -6 and t equals
See, I got that
I got that too.
in my head.
T
You have
equals
something
6,
different?
T equals -6.
You agree with one of them? Okay. Abby,
Mine's really
do you
So,
agree with
wait.
somebody or do you disagree?
I agree with Hannah because she's
Watch me rewrite, Danny. Watch me rewrite. It's 6 to -6.
But you just said 6.
Oh, I still got it right. I just guessed. I looked at the problem. and
So
thought,
I moved the -108 to the left.
Where did
I-
you get 36? Oh, I
Took
did
out a
math wrong.
-3.
I did math wrong, that's why I put 26. Yeah, I did math wrong.
0 divided by -3 is just 0. So t squared minus 36 equals 0. That's a difference of squares. T plus 6, t minus 6. Set it equal to 0. So we get t is -6 or t is equal to 6.
Drew, you sound like a really bad.
I did it wrong. Like I got to like the one step where it's like t squared equals or negative
Drew, you
minus
have one
36.
You can do it.
But then I like squared it.
-38. -20s minus 3 equals 25s squared plus 1. Do you want to try this one on your own too,
Yes.
Drew?
Yes.
No!
Yeah, yes.
No!
No. Because I'm just gonna get
It's not fair.
You're just a scared little boy, Sean.
I guess.
This one's easy. Move everything to the right and then just continue from there.
To the left. Drew, don't shut up.
Oh, this is
What?
Dude, what the?
I thought I'm gonna butcher this so bad. I'm
Move
gonna-
everything to the right.
I did that.
Okay. Combine all the like terms.
I'm just gonna guess it's 5.
Oh.
No.
Wait, it can't come out as cubed, right?
It's not cubed. It's adding and subtracting, not multiplying.
I wonder if my guess would be correct.
Alright, this is gonna take a second.
Okay.
I'm so fried. Wait, actually, never mind. No, I'm not.
This one should be easier than the last one.
You can't.
You sound like my special needs.
But I can't divide that
What?
because it's 20.
But it's the middle term.
What? It is? Oh yeah, because
Because you'd end up with 25s squared plus 20s plus 4
I forgot you had to flip it
equals
up.
0. And then you just
I had
factor it.
that you,
Alright, I think I got it.
I am not done. Please do not
I
start it.
definitely am wrong, but it's okay.
I'll give you a hint. If you have 2 answers, you're wrong.
I don't have 2 answers.
Okay,
My
good.
guess is 5.
Wait, I'm not done. Please don't.
I didn't say the answer. I just said if you have 2 answers, you're wrong.
I can tell you.
The thing about me is in order, this is why I do so bad on the quizzes and tests. I need an example to look at while I'm doing the problem. That's the only way I do good.
I'm pretty sure everybody would do good at that. except for
Yeah. Watch it.
I think I got it, but it's probably wrong.
Drew, should I go back to this color?
Do we have an answer?
Yes.
What do we get?
X
You
equals
forgot.
2 over 5.
No, S equals 2 over 5.
That's what I said.
Oh, it is. Dylan, you forgot to take.
5s plus 2 all squared.
You forgot to because it equals 0.
Well, you have the setup right, but it is equal to 0, so you're not done.
Good today, Dylan. You thought that one
Anyone
was
else?
succeeding. You forgot to do that.
Anyone else?
I just agree with her. Yeah.
Everyone has the same answer?
I agree with whatever
Why are you
you
saying it like that? I'm scared.
Because it's not right.
No.
Wait, I didn't get it right?
Negative 2 over 5.
That's what I
No.
said.
So
No,
it
you
was
didn't.
a
You said
5.
2 over
Yeah.
5.
But
I
it's
said x
crazy.
equals negative 2 over 5.
You said 2 over 5. All you
said
said was the positive.
Negative.
So there was a 5 in the.
How are they both?
Dude, I knew it.
I'm proud of myself.
How did they?
The middle term is positive.
But how did they all become positive? Because you had to minus that side.
Add them over. Add 20s. Add 3. To move it from the left to the right, you have to change the sign. So if they were negative, then they have to become positive.
See, I do this the wrong way.
Well, then everything would have been negative.
See, so
But then you would have factored out a negative.
I got
Because you can't have all the terms be negative and it be a perfect square trinomial.
Oh wait, I read my paper wrong. I got that right.
All right. Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
What?
To the left, to the left.
You can't even see it right, Taylor.
Stop.
To the left.
No, it's not in the Cupid shuffle.
To the left. To the left.
To the left, to the left.
All right. 3 through 15 odd, 19, and then 25 through 33 odd. This is what we're going to do tomorrow just because of getting through material. I'm going to go ahead with 9.8. It's relatively easy. If you want to wait and do these problems on Wednesday, that's fine. If we have time tomorrow, then obviously you can pick up toward the end. But I want to get through 9.8 so y'all have something to do on Wednesday so that we can take the quiz on Friday. And then I have to figure out what we're gonna do about the test because I can't wait a whole week to give you a test.
So
So
we could do these problems Wednesday and not be a late grade?
correct.
Oh, okay.
They'll just be due at the end of class on Wednesday.
I'll do these Wednesday.
So, and the same thing with the questions tomorrow. It'll be 9.8, and that'll be, you'll have time on Wednesday. Those won't technically, well, I don't know. We'll see how much time we have, and we'll go from there. But these will be due at the end of class on Wednesday, one way or the other. If you want to do them early, that's fine. The stuff for you to be out tomorrow, I'll try to remember to post the video. So if you have time to watch it, I know it's like it's Broadwater, so I know it's really far. So if you need to watch it during class on Wednesday, I'll leave a note that you can go do that as well if you wanna. Either in the if all the computers shouldn't be being used in the computer lab, so you could do it in there, or if you needed to get your phone, if you have some like headphones or something, I'm just telling you to make sure you have them, so that way you can watch it then if you need to.